Hey guys, what's going on? Bruce here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're on a test server with Ian. What's up, Ian?
Hey.
Anyway, so Ian and I were thinking a couple days ago, what happens when we have the highest possible level sharpness enchantments up against the highest possible level protection enchantments in Minecraft? Now, we looked on YouTube for people, going over this or talking about this, and we really couldn't find anything at all about this or anyone experimenting with this, so we thought that we would experiment and see exactly what happens when we have these two very strong sword and armor sets face up against each other. So in each of these test chests, we have a set of armor and swords that have various extremely high enchantments. And we really want to see, the purpose of this video is to see whether or not, for example, we have a theory that perhaps the sharpness at a high level is going to tear through the armor, even if the protection is really high. We want to see exactly what happens, how the unbreaking scales with the sharpness, and stuff of that sort. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright everyone, so we're here about to open chest 1, and we have sharpness 10 and protection 10 armor. So sharpness 10 sword and a protection 10 armor, and we're about to fight to see exactly what happens and how much damage we do to each other. I think that we're going to do a lot of damage. Let's see. What do you think, Ian?
Probably going to get demolished.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, so it's doing, like, a decent amount of damage. It's doing, like, 1.5 hearts. It's actually,
like, getting one.
It's actually surprisingly balanced. I'm actually kind of surprised. I would expect this to be, like, much more, much more damage. I thought the sharpness was going to scale more than the protection, but I guess not. So, I guess we'll see how this works on higher levels. How's my armor durability doing? My armor durability is way lower.
Mine's pretty fine.
You ended up killing me, but that's much different than what I expected. That's actually very interesting. My armor durability is actually, let me check it. It looks like it went down a decent amount. Definitely way less than the amount of hits that you dealt to me. But yeah, so that was definitely not something that I was expecting. So we're going to try this now with protection 100 and sharpness 100. Alright everyone, so now that we've finished with test 1, I believe it is time to start test 2, which is the sharpness and protection level 100. Now, what do you think is going to happen this time, Ian?
I'm going to get one shot.
Okay, let's see. I think it's going to do a lot more damage, obviously, because I think sharpness is going to be scaling more than protection. But, last time I was really surprised. Ready? Let's go.
Oh, only like 2 hearts.
Oh, it's 2.5. Oh!
Oh.
Did I just kill you with a crit?
I don't know. I got like 2.5 per hit.
Hold on. If I crit you, right, because crits are a multiplier. That's very interesting. Hold on. So if I crit you, do I like one hit you?
4 hearts.
Oh, okay.
So it's about 3 hits.
Okay, so pretty much it's like 3 hits with sharpness 100 and protection 100. Now hit me. I want to see how much it does to the armor. Hit me a bunch of times. Oh, okay, I couldn't see it. Yeah, give me back the chest plate and stuff. I saw the chest plate is 462. Okay, yeah, so it's doing a lot more than the, sharpness and protection 10 was. So my guess is that on test 3, where we use the 1000, sharpness 1000, protection 1000, it's going to be like 5 hearts. I'd say
we'll see.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll be back when we're ready to start the 3rd test. Alright everyone, so now that we've finished with the first 2 tests, I believe that we're ready to start the 3rd test, which is sharpness and protection level 1000. So, I think that this is going to be a 2-shot. It might destroy his armor, I'm not sure. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay, It's a 1-hit. Okay, that's OP. That is a 1-hit.
Almost entirely broken.
Oh my god, it completely decimated the armor. Holy crap. Oh! Oh my god, yeah, that's complete 1-hit, and I think, here, put the armor on again. I think I'll be able to just completely break your armor. I completely broke your entire armor set. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy. Yeah, okay. Well, now that we've done that, I think it is time to start the 4th test. So, yeah, I'll be back when we're ready to start that. Alright everyone, so as you saw from the previous 3 tests, a lot of our armor is breaking really fast, so we thought that we would add some unbreaking to the armor and see how that scales. So let's get on a set of protection 10, unbreaking 10, and let's fight. Now I've given both of us a very high level of resistance, so hopefully we're not going to be...
Actually, I need it again.
Oh, you need it again? I'm sorry. So hopefully we're not going to be dying in this. So let's see how much this does. If you want to hit me with the sword.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like it's doing Okay, hit me again. It's not doing that much extra because, yeah, of course, this is only protection 10 and breaking 10, but this is probably going to scale up a lot more when we switch over to the protection 100. I'm breaking 100, so let's put this armor back and grab the next test set. So let's get that set. All right. So I think that this is going to start, you know, okay, here, hit me. Yeah, so it is definitely causing some armor not to like break as fast. However, it's like a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought the unbreaking was not going to be scaling as much, but let's do the final test with the sharpness 1000 and unbreaking 1000. Let's see how our armor breaks with this. So hit me. Okay, so it still does a massive amount of my armor. So hit me again, like with the sword. It will break after.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
See, my helmet's already broken. So basically, what I think we can conclude from this is that sharpness definitely scales more than protection. Otherwise, the same levels would give you the same damage, right?
Pretty much.
Now, in terms of unbreaking, it looks like that unbreaking doesn't scale as fast as the sharpness does in terms of how fast the armor can be broken. So yeah, we're gonna try to put some of these stats on a graph to try to like show you guys our findings, and yeah, so I'll see you guys there. All right, everyone, so we set up a graph here. It feels like I'm in math class all over again. Anyway, this red line right here is basically the sharpness damage scaled against the sharpness level, and this orange line and the green line is basically the protection level scaled against the protection reduction. Now, up around protection 5 and above, it actually caps out at 94.35% reduction, which I didn't actually know until, you know, researching this a little bit, but it does end up actually capping out at, you know, 94.35, which is interesting, meaning that protection 1000 actually is the same as protection 100. Now, the reason why this is important is because protection is actually randomized. So basically, there's a certain percentage that you could either get or lose whenever you're being attacked. So, for example, whenever you're attacked with, you know, a high protection level, there's a certain percentage that it's gonna randomly pick to reduce your damage by. Now, the reason why this is important is because the higher the person's sharpness level, the bigger the variance is in terms of the damage. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, technically, because protection is randomizing the percent reduction, the higher the damage, the greater the variance, right? Because technically, if you have sharpness 100, that is doing, you know, 100 damage to your opponent, the protection is going to vary by like 15. But if you have sharpness 1000, the protection is going to vary by like, I don't know, let's say like 300, right? Because you have a much greater damage that it's, you know, randomly selecting between. So anyway, I thought this was pretty interesting, and yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.